Hello. Hi guys. I just woke up. Sorry, we're about 5 minutes later than usual. I'm exhausted. Turn the eye bags on. Okay. I just woke up. It was very hard waking up today. Hexkern, thanks so much for the YouTube membership. Tier 1 Grubby. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that. So let's see, who's here? Hello Tholazor, hello Talon, hello Austin, hello Hexkern, hello Blue Reprisal, hello Age Warfare, hello Nicholas Skeleton, hello Hex, hello Mystic Man, hello Cube, hello Austin, hello Gunham, hello, oh I think that's everyone. I went to the range today and got a crazy case head separation. Whole thing split horizontally. That's bananas, man. That's bananas. That's what happens when you don't anneal your brass. You need to anneal your brass, bro. A lot of manufacturers, they just freaking skip annealing the brass, and then they wonder why stuff like that happens. Then they wonder, no, it was annealed? Right below the anneal. Pickers and guns. Okay, I'll check it out after stream. Hello, Korik. Guys, let me open up a cold one of Monster. Do you guys tap the top of your cans first? No? Bug has died. Twitchy, is fried chicken on the menu today? No. I didn't have fried chicken today. I had a frozen pizza today. Tell me what you've eaten today. Well, my day just started, so currently nothing. My day just started as of 7 minutes ago. That's very European of you. Hackerson, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you. Hi, Keck. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Please wake up, Twitchy. Please wake the hell up. What's your favorite breakfast food? Country fried steak from Cracker Barrel. That's probably it. Nalison, thanks so much for the 16 months. Wow, 16 months, bro. 16 whole months. God, it'll be September before you know it, and that'll be 2 years. You might be brown, but holy shit, you're white. I just haven't been to the Fire Lake Shrine of white people. What's wrong with Cracker Barrel? Is it that good? I enjoy it. Did you introduce you to my dad so you have some real country cooking? I'm interested in trying your dad's habanero hot sauce. Cracker Barrel is mid? No way. If Cracker Barrel's mid, it's at least like high mid. Your birthday's in September? Well, happy early birthday, Hanson. And Pickles. Happy early birthday, Pickle. Never been to Cracker Barrel? It's amazing. The peppers are doing bad this year, so there might not be much. Aw. It's literally 11th of September. Oh. I see. Yeah, shit here out west. I feel yappy, but I don't know what to yap about. I guess there's some things we could talk about. I want to, you know, I've been trying to just chatting more at the beginning of streams. I don't know if I'll yap for a whole hour this time. I don't know if I'll yap for a whole hour, but we'll definitely yap for at least 30 minutes. It's on a crazy style. What are you talking about, bozo? What are you talking about, bozo? I am still being tech-tistic lately. I added a bunch of stuff to my throne. A bunch of optional stuff. Stuff I don't necessarily need. But I added it anyways. Okay. A bunch of, Hanson, listen, before you give me shit for adding stuff to my throne, shut up. Get to whaling chat. No. You don't have to. It's all optional. Everything I added to my throne is optional. It is not required for me to function. It is not required for me to continue streaming. It is just stuff that would be nice to have. And ultimately, I might just end up buying it all myself anyways. It's just if people want to help me out, it's there. I added a bunch of Noctua fans. I added Noctua thermal paste, a new CPU cooler, and a new SSD. I want to Noctuify my case because I don't like the interior of my case right now. My case, you know, it's kind of crazy how, like, you build a computer, right? And you use all these different parts from all over, right? From all these different brands. You know, even though companies like Asus make a bunch of different components for computers, how many people are building a computer that is solely one brand of stuff? Like an Asus motherboard with like an Asus graphics card, RAM, storage, all of that, you know. I don't even know if they make storage. Like SSDs or NVMe's or hard disk drives. But you know, like when it comes to manufacturing computers, if you do research on computers, not manufacturing, when you build a computer, it's always a mishmash of brands because there's just certain brands that are just the best. Stock 4? Stock 4 means I need 4 of them. What is your build right now? Let me find a link right now. I will post it in chat. Or I'll say it. I have an AMD Ryzen 5 7600X, 4.7 GHz, 6-core processor, a Gigabyte B650M DS3H micro ATX AM5 motherboard. I have 2 sticks of Crucial DDR5 32 gigabyte memory at a speed of 4,800. I have a Samsung 960 EVO 250 gigabyte SSD, NVMe SSD. I have a Samsung 970 EVO 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. I have 2 Seagate Barracuda hard disk drives of 2 terabytes each. A Zotac Gaming Trinity GeForce RTX 3090. An NZXT 87 Flow case from 2022, because that's an old version. And then my power supply is the EVGA 1000. Gold certified semi-modular ATX power supply. That is what I have currently. This is something I've just built over time. Micro ATX. I just bought a pre-built. You should send food you get on Twitter now to Bags as well. He screams when given loaded fries. Loaded fries? Loaded fries. Why does he scream when given loaded fries? Loaded fries, my beloved. Because he wants them? How bad does he want them? Is he gonna, like... Is he addicted to loaded fries? How's it going? It's going. Anyone here had cherry jalapeno barbecue sauce? That sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. But guys, like I was saying, it's clear, like, when the best of the best is in a particular part, right? Like, I don't know when it comes to CPUs, but there's only really two big players in the market. You're either Intel or AMD. And that just really comes down to preference, I'd say. Whoever has the most reliable chip at the time, you know, is who people pick in the moment. 7000 series CPU, right? Yeah, 7600X. I've always used AMD CPUs. I've never had an Intel CPU ever. And they've just worked for me. AMD, Intel's price gouging like crazy. Yeah, apparently also, I've heard, if you're a Star Citizen player like me, I've heard that there might be a little bit of a bonus. I don't know why, but I just heard that AMD with a AMD processor with an NVIDIA graphics card is just kind of like the magic combo for Star Citizen. Captain Twitchy is back. See, until they lost years ago. I see. I see. So that's for CPUs. When it comes to cooling, I mean, it comes down to when it comes to like cooling a computer, like what fans you use. I mean, Noctua I think is the best, but if you want RGB, it comes down to if you want RGB or not. If you want RGB, then Noctua isn't for you. Then probably you would want to use maybe like Arctic. I think Arctic has the RGB fans. Fans are fans. As long as they spin, I don't give a shit. That's fair. RGB is generic at this point. I don't really like RGB. Why did anyone at the fucking office think it was a good idea the 8 gigs of VRAM on an $800+ card? I know, right? I know. Dude, that's wild to me. Man, I hate RGB. Yeah, I don't like RGB either. The only thing, if I'm gonna put RGB on anything, it's if it came that way because I got it used. It came with RGB. Like my graphics card has RGB on it because I got it used, and I just like that it has RGB because now I know when I plug it in, it's receiving power. When I first started using it, I was like, oh god, the RGB turned on, thank goodness. Then when it comes to like solid state drives, NVMEs, Samsung is king, where it was king until like the 990 series came out, and then they had reliability issues. So if you're using everything, if you're using the older, the previous gen Samsung NVMEs, you're golden. But like the 990 apparently is just not very reliable at the moment. I was talking to Seki about who's king in the SSD NVMe department right now, but I can't remember who he said. Then, like, when it comes to hard disk drives, you know, you use like Toshiba or Seagate. I think the Seagate is more affordable, like the reliability, like midline, Western Digital. Yeah. I have a 980 just for game installs, haven't had issue. No, it's 990 that's a problem. 980 is fine. The 990 Samsung NVMEs have issues. Who helped Warren their void? Hi, Chica. How are you? Then, when it comes to motherboard, I think when it comes to motherboard, you just kind of use whichever motherboard you like the most. Honestly, I kind of like Gigabyte motherboards because I like Gigabyte control panel. They have a lot of things where you can control all the different parts of the board, which is pretty helpful. I like that. And they also have like a special dedicated driver installer updater. Hi Kobe, Panda Luigi, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. The Shiva, Western Digital, CK have all been fine. I've had all of them fail once on non-important drives. Oh. I've thankfully never had a hard drive fail. Ever. I feel very blessed. You some editing done? Have a nice day. I didn't know that I needed issues. Thanks for the info. Yeah, no problem. You knock on wood right now? There we go. I knocked on wood. Yeah, that would suck because all of my VTubing stuff is on a hard disk drive. Is it rare for drives to fail? Then when it comes to cases, computer cases, it just comes down to like airflow. You want good airflow. You want one that fits your motherboard, and you just want one for good airflow. And depending on how many hard drives you want something that can hold all your hard drives. All three were 20 years old. Oh. Let me drink some more Monster. So yeah, once again, guys, if you're a YouTube VOD watcher and you want to skip ahead to the gameplay, I'll post a timestamp in the comments. I'll post a timestamp in the comments. What's something crazy I noticed? I'm a little conflicted because it's like I want to do a dual GPU setup, but so that's why we added the motherboard to the throne, and it is a good motherboard. In fact, I would be very happy to use that motherboard regardless of what I do, but I kind of want to take strain off of the 3090 that I have by installing another GPU into the computer. The only issue that I have with that is, besides the power draw, now then you're also dealing with worse heat for the 3090 because there's another hot graphics card next to it, right? So she looks like she's falling asleep. I am sleepy. So good cooling becomes even more important. Even more important. I've been researching multi-GPU setups. Yeah, you're gonna have to get high RPM exhaust fans. I have currently, the fans that I have currently that I would love to replace the Noctua fans that I added to Throne. I have, because I don't have an Amazon business account, I was not able to order the Noctua fans outright when I wanted them. Still like 200 more watts, yeah. And it's just so that I can encode. Just so that I can encode on a 3060 and take strain off the 3090. I have the Noctua Redux fans, 140mm ones. I have 4 of them. I have 1 exhaust and 3 intakes. Would you rather do water or no? I think water is terrifying. Water is just waiting for the day your pumps fail and then you're just screwed. When it's your birthday, I'll buy you a present. Guys, I have a VTuber birthday. I have never said my real birthday on stream. lower powered GPU for encoding. Might be a couple hundred, but how much what you want. What is the lowest GPU that you can have, like lowest power GPU that you can use for just encoding? Because the whole point of me using a 3060 for encoding is because of convenience, because the 3060 is the previous GPU I had. You know what I mean? Like a P40. Something made for like office PCs? I'll go just to like get back to you. Okay. I have a 1050 Ti that's way smaller. An MSI 1050 Ti OC. 4 gigabytes VRAM. Like, might be too old. Yeah, I don't know when it comes to video encoding what is king, you know? The 1050 Ti might actually be good for H260 might be support H2 650. I'll have to check. I'll have to research it. Well, we can just look at it right now. Let's look it up. Let's see. $1050 Ti for video encoding / streaming. Can be used for video encoding and streaming, but it's not the most ideal choice, especially for higher resolutions and quality settings. Not as strong as newer GPUs. I see. Yeah, it has the NVIDIA encoder, but it's not ideal. What about the 3060? It'll struggle with the 3060 struggles with very high bit rates. But what about dedicated capture cards? Yeah. If they fail, your place of non-ionized water is fine for electronics? Oh. What about Intel GPUs? I heard there's a good for encoding, but I don't know anyone who has one. I think Seki has an Intel GPU. Seki has a 4090 that he uses, and then he also has an Intel GPU that he uses for encoding, I think. Capture cards for streaming. Something with a lower voltage. What is this? NZXT 4K30? We'll go on Amazon. Capture cards. Or PCIe. Elgato 4K Pro. Internal capture card. Would this work? It says 4K capture. What kind of encoding does it use? Looks like 30 series and up support AV1 too. 1650. Yeah, Undervolt new AMD card pretty well. Letter P is just the letter R, but the leg got stolen. That's funny. Is that Wasp? Is that the Wasp? Hello, Wasp. You also upgrade your CPU and just encode off of that? Is that worth doing? I mean, I could upgrade my CPU, but if I upgrade my CPU, I need to get that Noctua cooler that I put on Throne. Definitely. I was looking at upgrades for the CPU. My CPU isn't bad or anything. It just doesn't have... Like, it runs Star Citizen. Sorry, I was just turning a light on. It runs Star Citizen, no problem. But... it doesn't have the lanes to have as much as I want. Letter X is the letter K, but I got kicked in the back. That's funny. It's one way of accomplishing the load of taking the load off the 3090. That's fair. It's a good course thread count for gaming. I don't know if it can handle encoding and gaming. Well, to be honest, when I was playing with a 3060, playing Star Citizen with a 3060, I captured using the CPU because the 3060 was being maxed out playing Star Citizen. I want to return a dual PC setup. I had a cool program that combined the desktop environment with two computers. That's cool. That sounds really cool. There's a lot of different options and ways to approach this, obviously. I'm gonna hold off my throat for a bit. I want you... Cork, you spend too much on me anyways. As I said, that stuff is optional, okay? I'm still gonna be researching things. Don't... Cork, you need to save money for yourself. Because you're gonna be a VTuber as well. You need your own VTuber model. That costs money. That costs money. Is she looking tired? Yeah, I just woke up. I really appreciate you buying stuff for me, Cork, but you also look out for yourself. You can't stop me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If you're able to do that, you may want to give CPU coding or streaming a try, seeing how it goes. I actually think I'll give that a shot today, as Stalker is GPU heavy, right? Right now, when I was encoding with the CPU when playing Star Citizen and streaming Star Citizen, because I use Star Citizen as my main kind of like benchmark. Walls, thanks so much for the 6 months. Thank you. Star Citizen is a very CPU intensive game. When I was streaming with a CPU for Star Citizen, I was 100% utilized. My CPU was getting hard work on it. The thing is, guys, like, I don't know. Do I even really need to take that much load off the 3090? I mean, it would be nice, but like, streaming Star Citizen, even in the most strenuous parts of it, and like, it'll only, like, playing the game and capturing it with the encoding only puts the utilization up to like 50 or 60% on the 3090. The 3090 is a beast. It's just, I worry about temperatures because it gets hot. So apparently the Zotac 3090 that I have, when it comes to how it's built compared to the build of simply adjust your fan curve. Honestly, guys, I'm thinking about deshrouding the card and putting Noctua fans on it. If you notice, there's two 120 millimeter fans on Throne. If someone sends me those, I'm gonna use them to deshroud the card and put fans on it. Just have a radio on it and forget about it. It has a heatsink on it. Though I'm not gonna do the deshroud mod until the return window for the card is gone. I'm still waiting like 30 days after I buy it, after I bought it, to make sure it's everything's functioning. So you did the deshroud after all? Only if people give me that those fans. Only if people give me those fans. Replace the side panel of your PC with a box fan and call it a day. Well, if you have the 3060 already, why not try it with that setup and see how temps are? The issue with that is my motherboard that I have currently is a micro ATX with only one PCIe slot. Well, no, actually it has two, but the other one is a PCIe 1. You've become a Noctua simp. Yeah. I know. I like the brown fans. I think they look good, actually. I don't think they're ugly. People say they're ugly. I think they actually look good. You said that like 14 times in 30 minutes. True. Bingus? Bingus bongus? Bingus bongus? Right now my CPU cooler is the Deepcool AK620 that I got before Deepcool got sanctioned by the US, or whatever happened to them. You know, they got in trouble because they were selling stuff to Russia, apparently, for military use. So now their stuff isn't sold in America anymore. But I remember when I first installed this CPU cooler, doesn't even matter if you're not overclocking. I just want to have good temperatures, because lower temperatures on your stuff means they last longer. Yeah, they ate in Russia. Yeah, so the US didn't like that. So now Deepcool isn't allowed anymore. Which is a shame, because I kind of like their products, but the fans on the AK620 are loud. I think 99% of this is pointless worrying. I'm just autistic, okay? Why are you throwing stuff at me? Why are you throwing stuff at me? Like a bed? No, I'm not? Okay. You're just goofy? Yeah, I am pretty goofy. Man, autism requires a certified paper. Then why do people keep calling me autistic? This woman is sleeping on a biological farm of disease. Look up Pop Air Case. I was looking at that Cooler Master 500 series Pro case that has two 200mm fans on the front. Huge, humongous fans on the front. Bigger fans. Yeah. You could have... Just mount the motherboard to your wall. Why don't you game from a fridge? i5 9300H 1654GB with 64GB of RAM. So not enough for me, at least surprisingly runs well if a Star Citizen is considering it's a laptop. Oh, you use a laptop that works for Star Citizen. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty interesting, because I am kind of in the market for a laptop. I try to stay with one brand and product line. I sim for fractal cases. I haven't even seen a fractal case. Right now I use the NZXT case. I use the Flow, the 2022, what was it, 8.7 Flow. It has a lot of these little holes in it for good ventilation. And like a filter. Twitchy has no fans? I have at least 4 in my computer. What do you mean? Too cold temps can cause condensation, so fridge and PCs are not recommended. Oh, I see. I see. Fans isn't like people that are fans of you. You fuck, I'm too tired for it. Flies hates me. Flies hates me. I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Wake up, Twitchy. We have to play Void War in like 5 minutes. Bug on bug hate. It's so funny when I see Kek. Like, isn't Kek like something an orc says? Isn't that technically something that originated from like orcs in Korea or something? Where did Kek come from? Where did Kek come from? It means lol and it's from World of Warcraft. And via StarCraft. Via the Korean language. What? Oh, okay, so I think it was if you're speaking the Horde language and you say LOL, it gets translated to Alliance members because it's a different language to Kek. Yeah, that's funny. There's an artificial language barrier. Wow, Kek's I think the Horde's lol. Yeah. I remember people were bypassing I say lol is in Kek to Alliance, yeah. Unless you're undead. I remember bypassing the artificial language barrier. I had an undead who was speaking gutter speak, and I would just say goofy ass things through it to other people. Undead spoke common before they forced the barrier. Oh. But people have already cracked the code, yeah. Most short games utilize artificial language barriers. Yeah, I always enjoyed like the roleplay aspect of like having characters that speak different languages. Like, I've always imagined situations like, let's say we're both this one race playing World of Warcraft and we're hanging out in like a guild hall talking to other people. But I want to tell you something, but I want to make sure other people know something was said. I would switch to that language and talk to you in that language. Translation mods as well. Oh. Well, that kind of eliminates the fun. Kind of eliminates the fun. And WoW, I used emotes to communicate with other faction. I see. I see. Alright, we should play Void War. It's been 45 minutes. We need to play Void War now. Let's see. Get in the void bug. Yeah, I shall. I shall. Let's see. We will edit stream info. Void War. There's one person, one viewer in the entire category. That means we are now dominating the category. It is all ours. All ours. Ha ha ha. Put the eye bags away. Time to wake the fuck up. Time to lock in. Alright. Alright, I'm launching the game. Let's see. You guys hear it alright? Void War! I am loving this game. #1 Void War streamer? No. Lennick also streams this game. I'm kind of like, I'm mutuals with Lennick. If you know who Lennick is, he's a Twitch partner. He plays a lot of Stalker Anomaly and Stalker games in general. He's really cool. But he plays this game as well, and he's much larger than me. There's audio army? No audio? I see audio on OBS. Game sound capture? Remember to not die? I will try my best. I will try my best. Audio is fine. New game. Alright, so after last time, we unlocked the potential to buy new commanders. I'm still a big fan of mutants. Because he's like a boarding commander. Very strong boarding commander. But there are some other people. There's the Archmage. We've looked at these guys already. This is your Techno-Cult commander. Repair speed, suffocation resistance, poison resistance. He's got 2 tool slots, a weapon and an armor slot. He's just packed to the gills. Is there a bug commander? I don't think so. There's the Witch, which has less HP than the Exile, but she has a Psyker spell slot with Mind Bolts. Deal 15 damage to hostile crew. That's a lot of damage. Treacherous worshiper of the dark gods. Disciple of sorcery. Drenched in foul energies. But then, I like mutants because mutants has a lot of HP and has more damage. It also can hold 2 weapons. Archmage is a while to get going. It's a good spell. There's also the Priestess. Stun nearby hostile crew for 4 seconds. I'm not sure what the Priestess's main appeal is. I mean, she has less health, but more damage. And she has the same slots as the Witch. Paladin. All friendly crew aboard gain 2 DPS, 50% more move speed, 50% repair speed, immunity to debilitating effects for 15 seconds. That's pretty cool. This is just buffs across the board. A native means it can't be replaced, so Witch plus Mind Bolt is plus free spell slot. Oh, okay. There's White. This is very clearly your Death Cult commander. But he doesn't have the Death Cult's keyword. He doesn't have the Death Cult's keyword. Which is kind of sad. So he doesn't benefit from Death Cult modules. In fact, I don't think any of these guys have faction keywords. Then there's Cannibal, who has the most damage. I think he's got the most damage out of anyone with 5 attack, but he's also got very little HP. He's got the same amount of HP as the Assassin. Gain 6 life on kill, slow enemy crew. Comes with a free power sword, that's why. You have to go to the shrines to earn the faction, yeah. Assassin, poison DPS plus 7, ignores doors. moves fast. She'd probably be really fun for boarding. Cyberfused, honestly, Cyberfused seems really strong. You just have them cyberfused and never leave your command throne, honestly. You're just built into the machine, into the ship. Whenever I heard about the pilot of a ship on Kenneth First and Only Gaunt's Ghost, the pilot of the huge hulking ships in Warhammer 40k from, yeah, it was Kenneth, the first and only book that I read by Dan Abnett. They talked about how they were practically fused to the ship because and he became fat. They talked about how fat he was too, the pilot or navigator. Yeah. He was like, he's big and hulking, just as big and hulking as the ship is. Because he'd sit in his chair for so long that he became fused with it. He got warped by the warp, yeah. A wire in the back of their head like in the Matrix. Unless it's a Mechanicum ship, I see. Honestly though, I like mutants. I think the only person I really want to buy is Roughneck. A grizzled asteroid miner. Witness to all manners of gruesome industrial accidents. And he's red. He's gotten a red suit. He looks like a red Amogus. I like Roughneck. I want to get this guy. Free hull breach? That's funny, yeah. Because what people are doing, guys... Here, I'm going to choose mutant. Let's find a name. Gorthar. Okay, that sounds good. What people are doing, guys... is they go to the Interdictor, they unlock Interdictor B, who starts with 2 commandos that are immune to suffocation, just like Roughneck, and then they just open all their doors. They just open all of their doors because everyone on board is immune to suffocation. Forever unboardable, yeah. Mind you, that means you can't have any other crew unless they're immune to suffocation. Or maybe you just have oxygen in that one room only. Whatever room they happen to be in. But yeah, it's pretty cool. What I would do personally if I was doing something like that, I would of course keep someone in the doors room. And then whatever room is very important for people to stay in, we have crew that people need to stay in, or equipment for suffocation resistance. Yeah, like if you have like that one suffocation resistance armor, and then you give them on a tech priest or something, on a techno cult unit that has 50% already, then you have 100%. And that would work too. So anyways, guys, we got 2 options today. I have yet to be... Oh, Heavy Frigate. Vanquish the Irakine Starflare. Achieve victory with Bastard Star. Cruel Tempest. I have yet to beat the game with Imperial Cruiser A. I have yet to beat the game with Assault Cruiser A. I have yet to beat the game with Imperial Cruiser B, which we could buy. Pressure suit grants immunity to suffocation. Exo harness and siege armor grant 50% resistance, and oxygen tank grants 50%. Arcane Starflare must be a high level 10. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Torment 1 this time. We're gonna be playing Torment 1 this time. Since I want Interdictor B, which requires that you achieve victory with Imperial Cruiser B, We have to buy this and win with it. Sunhammer is really good. This is Sunhammer. Comes with a Psyker with Force Shield and casts a healing projectile. Comes with 2 Imperial Psychers. The God King. Honestly, since there's no sled on this though, since there's no war sled, I feel like mutants is kind of a bad choice. Mutants might be a bad choice for this ship, is the deal. Because he can't board. He can't board the enemy ship. I've been told by the community to go ahead and go to Torment 1. Because Torment 1 unlocks more stuff. Torment 1 unlocks more stuff at stores. So much so that there's more OP units and equipment in the game that it can trivialize your playthrough. You can get the Assault Sled or Translocator Beacon or the Psyker Spells. Torment 1 does unlock more stuff, but it's gonna be rough. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. On higher torments, enemies get brutal. We're gonna buy this ship. Yeah, it is Sunhammer. Does it show what we need for C? It does. Oh, look at this ship. What is this? Unlock by purchasing with residence. Oh, you just have to buy this one. Imperial Marshal, Imperial Sorcerer. What is this ship? A trader vessel. Oh. What is that? Thrice Cursed Reliquary? Can be granted Dark Matter Prison in addition to normal rewards after defeating an enemy ship. 14k resonance. Oh yeah. So we could just buy this ship. Okay. What is this thing? Not that. This. Graviton Field Generator creates a gravitational field that slows all crew on enemy ship. Oh. That's kind of interesting. I don't know how useful that is. Oops. But yeah, we'll go with this. Torment 1, Sunhammer, Mutant. Exile would probably be better, but what can you do? Oh, we have an Energy Lance. Number of shots 1, charge time 12, projectile speed 2400. Hull damage per shot, starts fight pre-charge, ignore shield. Lance uses intense gravitonic solutions to propel heavy particles of relativistic velocities at the cost of burning out their charge coils. Lighter versions are able to fit more reserve coils. Retributor 3, number of shots 3, charge time 19. Effective weapon design, the energy demands subspace plasma confinement, extracts a toll on the cycle. Wait, so what is this thing? Alright. Let's launch. The God King is fallen. The Empire is in despair. Brothers fights brother as the ruinous Celts sweep through the stars. The very fabric of reality trembles with the onslaught of demonic swarms. Deep within the Imperial core worlds, one final hope exists. To rekindle the flames within the vault of souls. To the Empire, you are a blasphemer. To the cults, you are a heretic. Trust no one. Let none stop you to bring the renegades of this forsaken realm to their destined annihilation. Ready your drives to subspace translation. Alright. Torment 1. So these guys are really low health. I guess the mutant would be good for anyone who boards us. Yeah. How much hull does this have? 30? Rejuvenate. So we have 2 casts per jump of heal. Commander security. Yeah, we're security. 4 shots before it runs out. It ignores shield. Definitely invest in good doors, yeah. It might be worthwhile to move this person 2 doors. Where are we? Imperial Sector. Oh yeah, we always start in the Imperial Sector. Should I run Archmage and Witch on? It makes sense. This is all Psychers. If you do that. Do we want to stop by the Imperial Shrine? Do we want to stop by the Imperial Shrine, guys? Do we want to pledge ourselves to the Empire? Best of luck, Buggy. We'll go by there. Send pick up a technical vessel. It's pursued by an Imperial starship. Intercept the Imperial starship. I'm gonna wait for the Retributor. Bolt cannon. How much damage does this do? If it ignores shield, I wonder how good it would be for sniping the shield and then shooting something with the Retributor. I'm gonna wait for the Retributor to be charged. Wow, that's just great. I hear a fire on board. It can miss. Is there another fire on board? Alright, they fixed that. I still hear fire on board. Actually, leave these open. I'm just opening all those doors. Okay, all the fire is out. Close all these doors. Blast him. I think it works pretty well for sniping the shields. We can just finish it. We have some scrap metal. Technical cold vessel manages to get away. There's nothing to do here. You continue on with your journey. Let's go ahead and repair real quick. The Magister goes here. The Adept goes here. I would like to be able to see inside, but we cannot yet. Vessel hardly recognizes a starship, jumps in soon after you arrive. Immediately locks on you and starts firing. Has thunder cannon, energy beam, shiv missile. Oh my god, missiles? Are you fucking kidding me? Shield the immediate area against hostile projectile. I just keep them on that. I wonder if you can have a bunch of these and just protect from all over. Oh, we can see on board now. Oh, that created a fire on board. I hate Shiv missile. Oh, but it missed at least. Alright, let's see. God damn it. Stupid Shiv missile. Hi, fictional object. How's it going? It's going just fine. We are currently using Sunhammer. Yeah, it's rough. Missiles are just mean because they just keep using them. They have unlimited of them. They have unlimited missiles and they just use them. This ship takes a little bit to get going. I see. Why do I have an alarm going off? That's crazy. I don't have any alarms set for this time. Did I forget something? Oh no, that's an old work alarm. From sometimes I have to come in early. Imperial Shrine. Led yourself to the Imperial Cult. It healed us. Merchant. Trade. So we could have a missile bay. Holy Scepter. Fortress Shield. This is a tool. Reduces enemy DPS by 1, plus 20 HP. Riot Shield. The Fortress Shield seems good. It can make the mutant tanky. Siege Beam. Thrall Pit. Thralls might be good. I do like the shield though. Like we could have a missile bay early on, but we only have 2 munitions. Probably be great if you got the right psychers for it, yeah. It would be good to have crew. I mean, nice later, but yeah, I don't know. There will be more missile bays in the future. Turning the mutants into an unstoppable wall. Like he'll have 140 HP, he'll reduce enemy DPS, and then he can still have a bunch of DPS later on. But right now, the mutants can't board anything. You have to really have to look and consider. I'm really interested in the flesh pit. But again, we don't have a boarding sled, which is the thing. We would need to get this flesh pit. Yeah, it says it's a strange chamber covered in flesh. This is a difficult choice. Acid missile. Flare missile would be really nice. I do like flare missiles. Whatever, if we get any module at all, we need to power it as well. Siege beam. Bombards enemy with fast charging beam weapon. I mean, you really can't go wrong with missiles. We just don't have the munitions, but we can get unlimited well, not unlimited. We can get a fuck ton of munitions from rest stops. I don't know. I don't think the Fortress Shield would be really good, but I don't know if it's worth 30 scrap, guys. Siege Beam's really good. How does it work? Would you consider it an appropriate replacement for missiles? Does it just keep shooting for the rest of the encounter, kind of like the siege cannon? Siege beam is good, but built-in beam laser that uses ammunition. This is such a difficult choice. Like, I want to try it, but it's so expensive. We only have 90 scrap, 99 scrap. Oh, it's funny. The missile bay manufactures the missile on the spot, which is kind of funny. Let's go. You got it. I could put the siege beam right here if I wanted to. Okay, let's try it. We need to get a reactor point for it. Beam length 20, beam length 40, beam length 70. There we go. We now have a beam. Sunhammer now has a siege beam. We will give that a shot. Let's get a husk. And put you on shields. You're converted by a raider warship. The cargo hold appears to be full, but it doesn't stop them from wanting to plunder more ships. If only I could grab that. There's an aberrant on board. And a corsair. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Are you you're joking. They always take out our fucking sensors first. Which is kind of crazy. Scrap metal, munitions. Alright, we have 3 munitions now. Let's repair the sensors. Well, you know where to shield if they always go after sensors. That's true. Maybe I should put the Imperial Acolyte over there. That might be an idea. Put the husk on weapons. Save stations. You hail a decrepit vessel. They offer payment to help you deliver a shipment of life-saving medicine to a distant Hab colony. Accept. Transferred a great quantity of vials containing a sickly colored fluid and given the coordinates to delivery. Here's half the payment now. The rest of the payment after safe delivery. Coordinates have been added to your map. Okay, that's a new event. Quest. Okay, I see where to go. Gene slave. Then we will save stations, warp. Play cold ship, approach a ship with weapons activated. Alright, let's see. Retributor 3 is pretty good. And enables the maneuvers and prepares to jump out. Nuh-uh. Energy Lance. Dead. Soul Spear. I mean, Healing Bolt and Force Shield are pretty good. We already have an Energy Lance, which is kind of like a Soul Spear. It's just the Soul Spear can't miss. Scrap? Yeah, I think Scrap is the choice here. Oops. Scrap is better than Soul Sphere? Yeah, I think so too. Since we'll get to a weapons dealer in a moment. Come across a large orbital structure. Its massive floating edifice is in the shape of a cross. It's covered in human corpses. Investigate. Intruders detected. That is a Death Knight. Edifice suddenly begins to emit a cloud of sickly vapors. They soon envelop your ship. Suffusing the corridor, the Noxic gas. Oh shit, Death Knight. Yeah, I know. Alright, Charonizer. At last, I have awakened. Corrosive gas detected. That hurts. Alright, we rejuvenate. Stupid stink gas. Wait, he can just pass through our doors? Alright, he's dead. And the Mac here. Could be dead after this. Unless 2 of my shots miss. Once the 1-level doors don't stop people, you need them, someone on them, or upgrade them once. Oh. Just finish the fight. There we go. Scrap metal. Sickly vapors subside, the edifice is inert. So we'll run back in here. Rejuvenate. Yeah, that shield would have been really helpful then. But it's a good thing we had an anti-boarding person. Done lurking, I gotta head to bed. Alright, good night, Walsp. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I should give Walsp a shout out. Walsp was here earlier, but he gives me shout outs. Sometimes he shouts me out when I'm not even in his stream, which I really appreciate it. We did? Oh, okay. I'm doing it again anyways. Oh, I have to wait 10 minutes. Aw. But if y'all don't know Wasp is really cool. Please check out Wasp. You get wrecked. You get wrecked. Alright, weapons dealer. Alright, let's trade. Energy beam 2. Fusillade. Once scorned as a primitive design, Fusillades gain acceptance once they demonstrated their effectiveness in overloading enemy shielding. Projectile count 3. Layer cannon. Creates hull breach. As it complements their use of pressurized exosuits. Oh, I see. Rift bomb. Subspace rift. Antimatter bomb. Missile templates. Displacement bomb. Teleports all crew and target ship to opposing ship. Can target self. That would be useful, but we have no missiles. I'm here mainly for repairs. Flare might be nice since you aren't boarding them. The only issue with the hull breach is that, oh, it's 2 shots, though. Is it 2 shots? Yeah, actually, I think I actually like this a lot. Do you think it's better than our energy lance? For 1 power, 2 hull breaches in the same room. No hull damage. Yeah. The Fusillade seems kind of interesting. Energy beam 2 does not affect shields. That's the issue with these beams, man. I think the siege beam still affects shields, though. It didn't say that it didn't affect shields. I don't know. I like this, but I don't think it's for this build. I don't think it's for this build. Let's do some upgrades. We want tier 2 doors. Wait. Check bombs. Blight bomb. Rift bomb. Antimatter bomb. I know the antimatter bomb's good. It's just really slow. It does a frick ton of damage. It can do displacement. I mean, we could displacement bomb ourselves, but we don't have a missile bay. We have a siege bay. We got the siege laser. 19-second cooldown. On max missile bay. I see. Siege missile, displacement bomb, disruptor missile. I mean, disruptors are pretty cool. Ignore shield. Ionizing effect to enemy systems by leveraging the shield penetrating capabilities of ordnance. I don't see a point in buying anything right now. Unless I wanted to add a weapon and add the flare cannon in addition to this stuff. Which honestly might not be terrible. Or honestly, if we add a weapon slot and then add the fusillade. But right now, I think we need tier 2 shields more than anything. $50, 45. Tier 2 shields. Get UPS. I think we need tier 2 shields. That's what we're doing. We're not gonna buy anything. Doors? Oh yeah, we do need doors. Because we've already been boarded once. Okay. Corsair cruiser. Corsair vessel. Target locks your ship. Pilot opens comms. You're mine. Oh, they instantly shot at us. With a thunder cannon? What is it? What did they shoot at us? Alright, let's see. There is now a fire on board. They just have something that's constantly stunning. Just gonna wait for them to go inside. Okay, there we go. That does a lot of damage to crew. Scrap metal. Here comes the quest. You arrive at a delivery destination, Imperial Orbital Hab Colony. Suddenly you are intercepted by a local system defense patrol vessel. Ask if they have any cargo to declare before they inspect your ship. We have medication on our ship that we picked up earlier. Refuse? I want to refuse. Very well. By the grace of the God King, I hereby charge you with the defiance of Imperial authority. The punishment is death. Bro, I'm about to ice you. Oh, they have a husk spawner. Alright, here we go. No weapons. Oh, they're just repairing it. Oh, there's a fire on board. This thing is really good at just sniping the shield room. It does a lot of damage. Should be it. There we go. Scrap metal munitions. You offload the cargo of the Hab Colony, or upon the Lord Governor issues you a reminder of the payment. You have saved me a lot of work by getting rid of that pesky militia ship. Yippee! Which one has more projectile speed? Rich speed or Lance? The Lance. 2,400 versus 900. You approach the Stargate. Desolate sector. Neutral. What is a desolate sector again? Is that full of raiders? I think you can just shoot them simultaneously then? Yeah, probably. Let's see, I'm trying to think, what do we want from these areas? If we do a death cult sector, we're gonna get boarded a lot, is the thing. We're gonna get boarded by a fuck ton of stuff. And so the exclusion zone will get killed by demons spawning on our ship. More than anything. I think I want to do a desolate sector. Because, like, we have the mutants for anti-boarding, but he doesn't have any weapons currently. If we had weapons, then I would do it. Our wastelands, habitable space. Few colonies remain here, and those that do must remain ever vigilant against the roving band of marauders that infest the region. Yeah, the listening station. I want to pledge myself to the raiders. I like the outlaw raiders. A lot, actually. The ship tears into real space in front of an Imperial supply convoy, busy transmitting munitions to a nearby invasion fleet. Requisition the supplies. The Imperial train crew members forge a false requisition order to be issued to the convoy. The convoy overseer abides by the false request and allows one of the supply vessels to replenish your stores. Merchant Shaman. Trade. They have an Aberrant. Imperial Recruit, Imperial Light. Thrall Walk. Teleport to a thrall and destroy it. Blood Spear. Bloated Reagents. Soul Storm. Cast 3 projectiles that deal 1 damage to a target ship. I feel like I'd enjoy the Outlaw faction stuff more if I wasn't so demon-coded. What is a noxious projectile? I wish I knew what this was. This guy could be the mutant's brother. But it's a 50 HP, 3 damage, Psyker. Make Poison Cloud on hit. I mean, I like Force Shield and I like Rejuvenate. So, it's kind of tempting to get Soul Storm and Aberrant. This is really tempting, honestly. In my opinion. Get crew member? Yeah, I want the Aberrant. And he can have a weapon. Who is third guy? It's another, Imperial, but he has very little HP and weapon damage. Like, the Aberrant can fight. The Aberrant can fight. This guy can equip a weapon. And he's a Raider Outlaw, so I'm biased. I'm gonna get the Aberrant and Soulstorm. Hard times, North Shields, Poisonous Projectile. Give the guy an ability, yeah. Let's see. We have 7 scrap left. Summon a fiend. Summon a worm. What is a fiend? Is this just as good as FTL? I think it's better. In my opinion, I think it's better. Party cellcasters are good for crew teleports. Mm-hmm. Save for upgrades? Okay. So these keep getting hit by shields, so we keep him there. Maybe what we'll do... It's only a charge time of 1 second. We'll move him here and move him here. Honestly, though, no. He's just a Soulstorm machine. Like, we could just keep him anywhere. We could keep him anywhere. Maybe over here. Save stations. Listening station. Put this Soulstorm guy with Force Shield. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Literally just a Raider clan. I got scrap metal. Protect him. Stop getting interrupted during cast. Yeah. What needs to happen then? We need to do this. He needs to be manning the station, and this person just stands here. Because this guy will be constantly protecting. Since he's constantly protecting, he won't be manning the cameras. Shipyard. Let's get some munitions. Press his ability. I will try to remember to cast everything when it happens. 30-second CD, yeah. Take fire from an unidentified ship. You notice a strange energy coruscating across its hull and understand to be under the control of an infernal intelligence. Oh, wait, I need to use it. Damn, it all missed. That's pretty good. Void War is the game. This is a mod or a whole game. You have to buy Void War. It has its own Steam page. Alright, now they have no more evasion. This is a shitty day. You distract me well from the mess? Yeah. I'm glad I can keep you entertained. I'm sorry you had a shitty day. Let's see if we can finish this fight. There we go. What is that? Oh, wait. That's some armor. 2 power, spread 50, projectile count 4, stuns crew and target. So this is the shield overwhelmer. This is designed to overwhelm shields. Contributor 3. Yeah, this is Sunhammer. Armor IMO. I don't know if it overwhelms shields. That's assuming every projectile hits. It stuns crew though. Yeah. Projectile count. I don't know. But we could use the armor for sure. We have no gear. Spread 50, yeah. Get magnetic pulse. Or trade it off for scrap. This is the +3 weapon. That's probably like 60 to 30 scrap. Yeah, I could see that. I think I want the vest though. Alright, who has an armor slot? These 2 guys do. I feel like we could give this guy one. Give him 35 HP. 2 power, yeah. A whopping 2 power to use. Do we want any upgrades now? I mean, sensors would be really nice. I think we should just save up. Rothian Scout. Stupid asteroid. A stink cloud machine. Oh wow, we killed that so fast. Scrap metal. Mechanic. We could use a module. I'm gonna try to get up there. There might be good modules. Chromic warship obliterating an outpost. Despite suffering damage from the outpost's defensive weapons, the warship attacks you without hesitation. Thunderbird is like a moody torch. Flames? Yeah, they are. I wonder what kind of engines they use in this universe. Oh, whatever that was just bypass shields. Oh, we killed that ship instantly. Scrap metal. We don't need to rest. I'd rather have another node. Wax-fueled engines. Rothian frigate. And we're in an asteroid belt. Dang, they have 20 evasion. Take down the shield. Take down weapon. The storm should cast now. This one. Alright, they have 5 evasion back. 10 seconds, okay. We should just be able to finish the fight here. There we go. Scrap metal. Do we want any upgrades right now? We have almost 200 scrap. Maybe, engine? I'm trying to not rely on engine as much. I think sensor is a good idea. Sensor might be huge. 3 shields is a must-have. Yeah. At least 3 shields. That would cost 100. And that would cost 50. So 150 to have tier 3 shields. But we're so close to a store though. We're only 2 jumps away. Let's check out the store, and if we don't have anything we want there, then we'll move. What boards your ship? What do you do? A war pick! Thank you. That'll help us kill bigger guys. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, Albino. Attack the raider vessel. Engage the corsairs. Alright, I want to try to remove their evasion first. That's why I've been starting to attack the thrones more. Because I'm trying to, take down their evasion before I shoot my volley. Wish there was a timer above this guy. Okay, there we go. See, now we damaged a lot of stuff at once. Of course, they have 2 engineer guys. Give me Telegator or Gator if you want. Okay. You're doing good? That's good. Should be able to finish the fight. There we go. Welding torch plus scrap metal or 6 munitions. We haven't used our siege beam once yet. So it shoots on cooldown. I need to make sure the other stuff is ready too. Yeah, I think I want the welding torch. Who would benefit from a welding torch? You probably put it on a husk. I subscribe to your channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Does it give any DPS or any other effects? No. I think I'll just give it to a husk. One of these guys has a welding torch. Him, the weapons guy. Alright, we'll go to the mechanic. Trade. Seeker missiles. From the crew, fire a missile at the enemy ship upon activating a consumable. Corpse effigy, Reaper missiles. Each time you fire a damage weapon during a fight, the weapon's base damage is doubled. Equipment. Power glaive. Plague knife. Pulverizer. Then we can get missile bay as well. Fires a damaging weapon during a fight. That weapon's base damage is doubled. So what... I mean... If we had a huge weapon... I mean, the Retributor 3 kind of fits that. So what we could do... is, since we're waiting for the Retributor to shoot anyways... 2 damage lance sounds OP. Since it's really fast. What we could actually do is turn this into 6 damage on the first shot. And shoot this first, then take out the shields with the lance while these are traveling through space. This would turn into 6 damage instead of 3. But that's all assuming that those shots hit, which they don't always. I think the missile bay is probably what we really want. We can put the missile bay right here. We have to power it, though. I think missile bay is what we want. And then we could take a weapon. Plus 2 DPS in medium rooms. 6 shots at 3 is good. It doesn't increase the shots. It increases damage. So it would turn the base damage of the weapon to 2. And since it fires 3 shots, it turns into 6 damage. It's still only 3 shots. 100% goodbye. 3 2 damage shots, yeah. But it's only the very first shot. It's only the very first shot. So it makes it that there's a very, very particular order to things. Since we're waiting for the Retributor anyways. Then it's not that good. Yeah, I like something that applies all the time. You know what I mean? If it applied all the time, I would like it more. This is 3 damage. This is 3 damage. Like, I might as well pick... I mean, 3 scrap. I might as well pick it up. Like, it's just so cheap. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? It's just so cheap. What's the first module? Corpse Effigy. Yeah, you'd have to take the shield out first before firing. Well, the benefit... What makes the Reaper Shells work for this build is the fact that the Retributor, I could shoot it first, but since the projectiles are slower, I would just shoot the energy lance afterwards, take out the shields that way, and then the Retributor then will hit it. Yeah, because it's a slower speed, I can fire this first, and then fire this. And then it would still apply to this one first instead of the energy lance. Yeah, do it. No, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth the 60. That's so much for a module. I don't think it's worth the 60. Anyways, I think I want the Power Glaive. Because it's medium rooms. The medium rooms, the majority of stuff on here is medium rooms, I think. Wait, how many medium rooms do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 medium rooms. Not a bad buy, because if you got a 6-shot Storm 3, yeah, that would be insane. If we got one of those, that would be very insane. But right now, we don't even have the scrap for something like that. Right now, what we need to do is upgrade this. And have missiles. Free from an event or as a cargo? Yeah. Do we buy these weapons? Do we spend 30 on weapons? For our Aberrant and, I'm not sure. Who all can have weapons? One more weapon slot here, one weapon slot here. Oh. Okay, if we get another weapon, it would be so that we can have stuff. I mean, this is +3 poison DPS. I don't want this guy fighting forever. He can fight something and then immediately run away. That would be the benefit. Because I still need him soulstorming. If we're not boarding people, then the pulverizer doesn't really benefit us. So I think I just want the Power Glaive. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh, we can upgrade. Upgrade our sensors for right now. Imagine Macro Devastator? Yeah, but I don't have one. Imperial Shrine Worlds or Techno Cult? Unidentified exclusion zone. Uh-oh. We're gonna hit a wall soon. I think we want to deal with, have I been to the technical sector? I don't think I ever have. Let's go there. Alright, technical controlled sector. The priests of the machine cult are defined by their pursuit of knowledge and rationality above all else. Though some may say their kind have taken these ideas too far. Machine shrine. Ion storm detected. Weapons dealer. There's a branching path here. Oh, there's a boss here. I think I want to check out both the stores just to see what they have. So we'll do with the Ion Storm. Intruders aboard. Ghoul Magus. They're Ghoul Maguses. Machine pistol. Attacks slightly damage nearby enemies. Splash damage is good. Now we have an extra weapon left over. Trade. Alright, let's see. Devastator beam, energy beam, heat beam. All beams. Okay. We have an auto surge in here. Well, we've already bought 2 modules. I don't know if I want to buy any more. Cryofoam would be useful. Extinguish all fire aboard. We already have a siege beam, guys. We don't need a beam. Cryofoam. That's it. That's all I'm gonna buy. What is Devastator beam? Beam length 40. Damage reduced per shields pierced. Shield piercing 1. Damaged hull. I mean, I guess it shoots through. But if there's 2 shields, it stops scaling, and it requires 3 power. While our siege beam just goes through. Or it hurts shields. Charge time 6 seconds. Hi, Rez. Servo excavator. Is this a long beam? Yeah, I'm not too interested in it. Shield pierce, but very short. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it. Does not damage shields. Does it go through them? I don't know anything about the siege beam. That's why we got it, because we wanted to try it out. We haven't used it once yet. You discover a sprawling supply depot belonging to a rebel faction, seemingly deserted in the aftermath of a fierce battle. Sensor sweep, scrap metal. Try it now? Deploy siege beam. I'll try it in the next fight. We'll try it here. Class 3 artifact detected. I mean, class 9 artifact detected. Threat protocols engaged. Prosecuting. I deployed the siege beam. Oh, hold on. 20 evasion. Oh, they're boarding us. It doesn't go through shields, unfortunately. Okay. I'm waiting for this to go through. Let's see. Come on, Soulstorm. Fix these real quick. Send him here, send him here, send him here. Wow, these fires are crazy. Oh, there's one right here. Close these doors. There's a button to close all doors. Oh, that's cool. This should finish them. Do you ever play EVE Online? I don't know if I've asked that. I have played EVE Online. I've played EVE Online on stream. And I think it's alright. I think EVE Online is alright. I'm gonna ignore this fire. I'm jumping to a safe place to rest. I think I want more munitions. Oh, 9 of them. Turn to stations. Save stations. We want to go here. You discover a large deep space construction project. Several technical vessels are arrayed around it, actively engaging the ongoing work. Despite the machine priest's reputation for being reclusive, they occasionally require assistance. Investigate. One of the vessels peel off to attack you. Evidently, the technicals wish to keep whatever this is they are building away from prying eyes. They hate us. I played it back when I was a space trucker, got this big freighters. Space trucking is fun. They're gonna repair so freaking fast, bro. We need to take those shields out. Even if you activate the technical shrine, they find a reason to hate you. Oxygen will replenish upon warp. Okay. Mercenary broker. We have 250 Imperial Aegis. Oh, this is a tool. Frozen corpse collides with one of your ship posts. Later you discover an item. Scaffolding. A shield built in the form of mystical insignificance. It inspires confidence to those who carry it into battle. Dude, put that on. Put that on Gorthar. Reduces enemy DPS by 1, plus 10 HP. That's huge. Mercenary broker. Trade. More aberrants. Spawns friendly ghoul on kill. Another plague knife. I mean, I might as well. It's 3. Heavy translocator. Oh, wait. This is a $50 we get to board their ship now option. I'm buying that. And they got 2 more aberrants. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on him, on the mutant. Right to the enemies on board. Yeah, it'd be amazing for mutant. I just gotta find someone to bring with him. We need to bring another aberrant with us. Time to conscript crew members? Yeah. Still 1 ion damage. Because this guy can't board. This guy needs to stay on board. Because he's our important caster. We'll just get one aberrant. And he's solely for boarding. Wait, he has Aether Stride. Oh, he can teleport too. Wow, okay. So he can teleport out as well. Especially if I want only him to teleport. I can give him the glaive. Where would I put him though? Every station is manned except for the missile one. I think I'll just keep him right here, though. Maybe we should get the tech guy. Leave him there? Yeah, I think leaving him there is fine. Maybe we should get the engineer just to man this station. Load out. Blazer. Give him the glaive. So he has 6 DPS now. Who wants this tool? Engine's not manned? Oh, you're right. Engine isn't manned. Okay, then I'll keep him in Engine's room. And then when I want to board, I'll move him. That's what I'll do. I just hope that the evasion loss isn't too bad. Does it cost 100? Yeah, we can't afford that just yet. But we can have tier 3 shields soon. Gun and sensors doing nothing? He needs to stay there because he's protecting this guy. This guy needs to stay there. I'm just gonna buy the other crew member. Fuck it. I'll do that. We're ready for turbulence. And you can use tool shield. Honestly, 100% repair speed. Doesn't that sound awesome? I don't want to put this on a husk and lose it from a husk dying. The husks are expendable. He loves fixing shit. He'll fix those engines so fast, bro. It's crazy. I think we've done what we can. All the ammo from last patch stayed? Really? Oh, the patch got rolled out in Star Citizen? Nice! In the vacuum-sealed environment, the spacecraft cannot obstruct the reality-bending flux vapors emitted by certain subspace rifts. The radar commander attacking you clearly thought to use this to an advantage. Commander. These combat husks hurt, though. They're crazy. Like, if we go in a room with multiple people, we're gonna get screwed. 6 damage. Don't board, no need. Yeah, I don't think it's play. Force shield, soul storm. Alright, there we go. Evasion is gone. Very damaged. You shoot missile too? I guess so. How much damage does it do? Hull cost 1. No, I'll save it for when something to bring the evasion back down. When this is all ready again. I mean, it's only 5%. We should be able to win. There you go. Stupid poison, man. Holy shit. Hull integrity, but scrap metal, please. Wait for. I want everyone in their stations first before we jump. You don't need to vacuum the room with corrosive gas? Oh. I'm gonna just, let's see if it goes away. Alright, we're going to the major threat, guys. Do you think we can handle it? Maybe we can handle it. Maybe. I believe. Voltaic cruiser. Technical vessels, sensors indicate unusual energy fluctuations. Reminder, if you can't, before you can react, it locks on your ship and arms to weapons. You can warp out as long as your engines are active. A mask message appears on your view screen. Flesh signaled stable. Ion resonance stabilized. This isn't bad, but he's pretty tough. Experimental process has been initiated. Commencing sequence. Dude, can this fucking poison cloud go away? Alright, so what are we dealing with? Oh, we should have upgraded our shields first. Oh well. There's a thing, there's a room here, I can't see what it is. I don't know what it just looks like a circle to me. This is the command throne with the assault cyborg. Might be time to use the artillery beam? Yeah, we will. Auto load. Constantly attack their shields. Force shield, soul storm. Hit their command throne. Oh, it's an energy. Okay. Extreme energy detected. Is he seriously about to die from that one poison thing? Dude, husks are so useless. I'm waiting for the energy thing to go away. Oh, he's protecting. Okay. That's insane. That was insane. Did you see what just happened? I don't know what's protecting him. Servo excavator. Incoming laser fire. Our husk died. Well, he was useless anyways, because he died to a single poison cloud. Extreme energy detected. Okay, our missile room is down. Our shield is gonna be a problem, yeah. Engines are back. Oh, they're disabling the missiles. %, chance, man. I just missed 2 shots. 15% chance and I just missed 2 shots, man. Okay. Alright. Desperate boarding action to kill husks. You can try boarding. A translocator. Can't use while moving. Alright. Aether Stride. Get him to G. It's 50% chance to miss, and I missed 2 shots of the Retributor, which is insane to me. Our oxygen is out. Have him repair that one. I'm waiting for this soul storm to go through. There you go. Let's see, let's hit something else while we're here. Let's wait for them to repair it a little bit. Alright, we just hit it again. Our siege beam is hitting them pretty hard. Siege beam is destroying stuff. Oh, our energy lance is done for. There we go. Alright, let's do Force Shield, Soulstorm. Artillery is a lot of Ion Blast, and that's quite annoying. This guy can go back on weapons. We got him! Easy! Areas of ion energy spiral through the enemy missile as it crumbles. I see that knee bouncing? Yeah. Auto Disruptor. Attack Priest, Electro Baton. Cyber Priest? Cast a projectile that shields the system from damage for 20 seconds. Does not prevent ion damage. An Auto Disruptor might be really nice. Requires 3 power though. It's not. You need to invest a shit ton. I'd take the priest, really? Okay. We did this lose a crew member. Maybe move him back here. We don't really use missiles all that often. I think boarding the ship did okay because it stopped them from repairing, which was the nice thing. We have healing? Oh yeah, we do. Just wait for that to come back. Use it twice per jump? Yeah, I'm just waiting. I should have grabbed my tier 3 shields before I did that fight. That was a huge misplay. That was a huge misplay. I'm gonna go ahead and do that upgrade now before I forget. So 100 here. There we go. Save stations. Stargate. Approach to Stargate. Infernal Sea. I've never been to the Infernal Sea before. What is the Infernal Sea? You're gonna love the Infernal Sea, or the Exclusion Zone. You can heal your crew at the enemy ship? Yeah. I should have used that during the fight. Is Warp Storm hell? There's no good options? If we tank through the Infernal Sea, we can get a neutral sector. Well, we can get a neutral sector if we do the Exclusion Zone too. I'm just gonna go to the Exclusion Zone. The Infernal Sea sounds too scary for me. You want hell or super hell? I think we're just gonna go to hell. I actually want to win. From the outskirts of the Exclusion Zone, a region of space demarked by Imperial astrogation authorities as areas containing subspace anomalies and magnitudes greater than Class 6. The path ahead is long and treacherous, but those who come ready may find great rewards. There's a store here. Gore Shrine. All the stores are south side. You find yourself trapped within the currents of a large rift storm. Violent waves of associated energy batter your ship to and fro for what seems like eternity. Eventually, the storm subsides and your ship comes to a stop in front of a dilapidated hull of a gigantic spacecraft. There's something unsettling about the ship. Investigate! You found scrap metal! Very nice. I'm gonna leave the Gore Shrine alone. I'm gonna go there, but I'm gonna leave it alone. There's probably a fight here, though. Yeah, there is. Gene soldiers. They have a Blood Knight. They have 20 evasion. We're not shooting at all until we deal with that. Blood Knight is bad? Yeah. Oh, he's gonna mind control someone. Or try to. Oh, he tried to mind control here. Please cast. Alright, 0 evasion. Let's take out these shields. Oh no, these weapons too. Actually... have that take out the shields. There we go. Ow, we just took so much damage. They repair so fast. You have a funny missile too. There we go. There's fire. Oh, the Soul Storm is back. This should finish the fight, but I don't know if it will. Yeah, it didn't because we missed. Because of this 20 evasion. Alright, this Gladius missile should finish it. If it doesn't miss, it missed. That's my luck. 20% will miss. Alright, this'll hit. Scrap metal munitions. Leave. I want to keep the Raider one. I like the listening station. We need to get to this mercenary broker ASAP. I relate to that luck, yeah. A large nearby rift storm dissipates to reveal a derelict orbital colony floating through space. Somehow it's transported here from its original orbit. Investigate. As you approach, Corsair vessel leaves the derelict colony on its intercept course to you. Its weapons are primed. Force shield, Soulstorm. Oh shit. Servo excavators. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, here they come. Alright, their evasion is down. The shields are protected, so who cares? Do this. Alright. You go here. You go here. You go here. Oh, wait. I have an idea. Actually, come back. You go back here. Let's see if we can... I don't want to damage that one. I'll damage this instead. Oh, did I target? Oh, the Gladius did. Fuck, okay. We're dealing 10 damage per second. Is this back up yet? No. Alright, this is gonna hurt a lot less. He's gonna come over here. Oh shit. I didn't mean to shoot that. Scrap metal. We're recalled. My rejuvenate! Dude, they stole my rejuvenate from me! Yeah, I didn't mean to keep shooting them with the Gladius. That was a mistake. I'm gonna take auto fire off of this. Poor mutant. Yeah, I had it on from the boss fight is why. But they stole my fucking rejuvenate because they forced me off the ship early. Dude, are you kidding me? That makes me mad. She'll fire missiles at our ship while our crew is fighting on. Oh, don't worry, it happens. Possessed frigate. Intruders detected. Let's have him deal with it. Immune to suffocation. Alright, I can't even do that then. Force shield. Soulstorm. Attack that. Deal with the Hungerer. Let's have them both fight that for a second. Anomalous Surge? Oh boy. You here? Poisoned. We don't need the missiles right now. Just go back to your thing and stop being poisoned. Alright, evasion is gone. Alright. Let's see. Anomalous surge detected. We have someone good at repairing on both ends of the ship. Stupid poison. Is this Soulstorm back up yet? Yeah, it is. Just go ahead and cast it. I just heard a weird noise. See if that finishes it. Okay, we did. We landed all of them. It missed. Scrap metal, munitions, Maelstrom subsides. Okay. Let's repair this one. Hearing things been in the abyss for too long? Demon ball flying towards you? Yeah. I hate how the bigger heart does that. Queue your crew up in large room. Here. Here. Okay, there we go. I have to use the restroom really quick, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. I also grabbed some food. Some rice and chicken. Pretty yummy. Pretty yummy looking, at least. I haven't taken a bite yet. Let me take a bite, because I haven't eaten since I woken up. Meat and rice, yep. The only components required to make a Filipino person. Meat and rice? Okay, I took a bite. Mercenary broker. Lux priest. Whoa. Corsair. Plague sword. You little more, please? An Imperial Enforcer would be pretty good. If only you had a tool slot. A Flux Priest. Adds power. That's crazy. Micro Shield, Dark Matter Prism. Or silver nearby ally crew to target room, deal 15 damage to enemies in target. That's huge! You a little more, please? Okay, I'll take another bite. I'll take another bite. Flux Please is practically free because +1 power is 35 intergalactic doubloons in the last row, which you'll likely get on your level. Okay. Yeah, we'll buy him. We'll buy the plague weapons because they're cheap. We'll repair maximum. Oh, he's all out of repairs. Venom, thanks so much for the follow. Ariana Foxton, thanks so much for the... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Double raid! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, thanks so much for the raid, y'all. Thanks so much for the raid. I am Twitchy Buggy, Levity and VTuber, caffeine addict, former office lady. And we're playing Void War. This game is awesome. What were you both doing? What were you playing? Thanks so much for the follow, Venom. Thank you so much for the follow, Jack Ace. Thank you so much for the follow, Erebus Capri. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're actually about to raid each other. You're about to raid each other and they're like, oh. You're both like, oh, okay. Then you decided to raid me instead. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Commander Vanflayer, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, this looks nerdy. This is basically Faster Than Light 2 with a Warhammer-like skin. It's really cool. It's really good. It's really, really good. I love this game. I've been playing it non-stop. Their BugTuber added to a collection. So thank you, Ariana Fox, and thank you, Risuri. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that. Risuri? 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 I'm not sure. But it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you. Billy, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you. Right now, we're Riri for short? Oh, okay. Rice Uri. Okay. Rice Uri. Alright. Oh wait. Is it like a hard U? Rice Yuri? Yuri? I don't know. Rice Yuri. Yuri? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm getting conflicting messages here. Risuri. Okay. Risuri. Alright. Isn't that what I said first? And then chat's gaslighting me? Whoa. Alright, thank you. Thank you so much. We just bought a bunch of weapons. We just repaired our ship. We fought a big boss earlier. And we took a frick ton of damage. We just got a new crew member. Who's a Flux Priest who adds... I guess we'll put him here. Meaning we get some reactor back. This guy gives power to stations. Save stations. And now we can upgrade. I think I want tier 4 shields. We now have maxed out shields. He's a superb artist. There's a lot of girls frontline art. Ooh, very nice. Big boss. Twitchy gaslighting doesn't exist? I don't know if that's true. Are you sure? Are you positive? Alright, let's get into a fight already. Ion storm detected. Oh, that's just lovely. That's just lovely. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Rasturi. Let me follow you back. Follow. Duke Moose, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I play a lot of, I don't know what to call them. I just like games. I just like space games a lot. I play a lot of, Star Citizen, Starsector. I have a lot of this lately. But I also really enjoy games like Kenshi, Stalker Anomaly, RimWorld. I used to play a lot of Cyberpunk. That's the kind of games I play. But I hope y'all had a lot of fun on your streams. So y'all said you were about to raid each other, but I don't know. Maybe I missed a message. What were y'all doing? Were y'all doing something together? Or you were both doing different things, and then you were about to raid each other, and then you realized it, and then decided to raid me? I was playing Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is a lot of fun. I haven't beaten it yet. Cyberpunk sounds really cool. Chat bullies me because I think Atom Smasher is kind of hot. They bully me pretty hard. Oh my god. Alright. We have fight time. Way to downplay it? Shut up. Shut up. I'm not downplaying anything. Freak, shut up. Alright. So they have combat husks. They don't have much HP. Actually, we could board them. If we board and go into the medium room, actually, that would be huge. Yeah. I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're just boarding them. Or the enemy ship is dead. We can get a servo husk. Do we need more crew? We should play Quasimorph. Quasimorph does seem like a really interesting game. Honestly, Quasimorph does seem like a really interesting game. I think I want the scrap metal though. I don't know if I want a servo husk. Call crew. Send him there. And we can rejuvenate. So the rejuvenate come back. This creation is crazy. Revive his torsos. The ion pulses are annoying. Did we even ever send our swarm? Our storm? Did our soul storm ever go out? I don't know. Rejuvenate. Alright, they're like full HP now. Uh-oh, possessed ship. Intruders detected. We have fleshlings on board. Force shield. Soulstorm. Here. And the aberrant after them. Alright, we're waiting for the Soulstorm to go through first. So that we can remove their evasion. Alright, they have 0 evasion now. Now we can take out their shields. Alright, their shields are down for the count. Alright. Let's tap this one more time. Make sure it stays down. Take out their weapons. Alright, there we go. Easy. Easy. Has cargo? I need to board a ship? I guess I could've. Yeah. I could've teleported over and then come right back. You're right. I just saw it and I immediately thought it was too much trouble. I looked at it and I was like, that's too much trouble. I don't want to do that. That's what I thought. She has no suffocation immunity? Yeah. You arrive at a distressing zone and find a drifting Imperial merchant ship. Oh, thank the throne. We were on our way from Epsilon to Vandoris 3 when a subspace flare caught us. We have no idea where we are. Our Stellaris Atlas has gone haywire. I mean, it's a merchant ship. We help out the merchants. They always give us good loot. I think I want to help them. Places is an exclusion zone. Well, we shall be killed if our arbitrators ever caught wind of this. Let's do business while we still can. Dude! Yeah, it's a merchant ship. Cosmetic Veil, enemy DPS cannot exceed 2. Arc Rifle. Blood Curse. We could replace this one. We could have another Soulstorm. We could have a second Soulstorm. Hull Reaper. This one is super good. Slows all crew on enemy ship. Huskrak. How does the Hull Reaper work? But what about a second Soulstorm? It's a laser? But it requires power, doesn't it? The Hull Reaper can heal you. You know, if we have a Hull Reaper and a Siege Laser, is this just a disco ball ship? Soulstorm is amazing, as long as you don't get interrupted. We can only pick one. A second Soulstorm or Hull Reaper. Guaranteed to remove 3 shields and 2 Soulstorms. Soulstorms don't hit shields, though. Good at knocking the shields. Do you have a Psyker for Soulstorm? Yeah, we have a second Aberrant right here. He has Aether Stride, which we don't need because we have Heavy Translocator. So he can just teleport to rooms. Yeah, Soulstorm's guaranteed to damage enemy shield. Soulstorm for sure. Guaranteed targeted damage, yeah. You just need to charge for 20 seconds. 2 Soulstorms would be wild. Right. I want the Soulstorm. And repair. That's what we're going with. Load out. And he's just standing right there. We have 28 to 30 hull. We're okay. I don't know what we would get here. More munitions, I suppose. Are there 9 munitions? Well, I should have went to that one to give me more options. Pursued by an Imperial Crusade ship. The Crusade ship is closing fast. Assist a civilian vessel. We have a Gene Soldier, Imperial Enforcers, and a Marshal. Soulstorm here. Soulstorm here. Alright, now we're just waiting for the soul storms to go through. Alright, here comes the soul storms. Huge! Huge deal. Oh my god. Crazy. They're still shooting. That's crazy. Maybe I should move him right here going forward. That's so good. Dead. More scrap metal. We lost in a rift storm, stumbled to this Imperial Crusaders. They did not give us a chance to explain before they start shooting. Here, take these supplies for saving us. Easy. Easy peasy. Alright, what do we get next? Like, sensors? Doors? Times 2 damage to systemless. More beam length. More missile. I mean, we can start getting evasion. He hates me. So your RimWorld DLC they announced? You better be playing the shit out of it when it drops. We finally got space travel. Ooh! I did hear about it. I took a brief look at it. Engines for missile evade. Yeah. Let's pump a point into it right now. For 25. Their attacks missed your casting guy twice. Move him under the shielding guy. Yeah, I just did. I just did. He's right here now. See, he's in range of it. I wish they put the terminal for the missiles right here so that he would be protected as well. Alright, 25%. We want to go here, though. To this merchant. Unidentified ship. Force shield. Soulstorm. Soulstorm. Stunned. Heavy translocator. Scrap metal. Recall crew. Anomalous surge detected. Repair. Okay, he's gonna repair that super fast. Alright, soul storms, please go out. There we go. Oh, he's only got 1 HP. Just finish it. Just finish the fight. There we go. We're done. Scrap metal. Subsides. Okay. You make that happen? I'll click when you issue the move command to put the shield guy in the bottom left tile. Move the aberrant to the non-system room. To the tile. Everything covered. Still get manning both consoles. Oh, like this? Right here? Like this? So then they're all covered up? Exactly? Okay. Asteroid field. You pass through a vast asteroid field spanning the region when you happen upon a derelict shipyard. Preliminary scans indicate this facility possesses a highly level of automation. Investigate. Dude, scrap metal. Holy shit, we have 302. I mean 321. Let's get some upgrades. I feel like I want doors and sensors. Alright, we have our super doors, we have our super sensors. So that we'll always see. Is that ship? Intruders detected. Soulstorm here. Soulstorm here. Anomalous surge detected. Scrap metal, recall crew. Have him fix that. Have him go here. Ow. Alright, here it comes. Energy lance. Distributor. This should finish the fight. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, we have a Gladius missile. There we go. Pharaoh Doom reagents. Summon a Doom effigy. What is a Doom effigy? Does anyone know? I'm gonna take a bite of food while we look at this one. I'm hungry. I'm super hungry. Nom 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 nom. You place it on your ship, it's a mage? Or do we get armor when we have, like, no armor at all? How long does it last? Does it last for a fight, or does it last forever? Oh, Griffith, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to figure out. Disappears on warp? Oh, I don't really like that then. I think I'd rather get the Pharaoh plus vest. The bound entity, you can't control it, summons 2 skeletons like every 30 seconds. Oh. That just feels like it would get in the way. Very good for the final fight. That makes sense. Another possessed ship. Intruders detected. Here. Here. Go back here. Alright, miss. Anomalous surge detected. Oh, they had the breach there. Right as they both cast it. Alright, we have stuff on board. You go here, you go here. Oh no, help him. Fuck. No, I think you'll be fine. Maybe not fine. Fine then. He's getting healed is why. Just finish the fight. The poison might kill you. We have rejuvenate. You go here. 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 Scrap metal munitions. Rejuvenate. You could have finished the fight 30 seconds ago if you fired that missile you keep forgetting. I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best. I swear I'm trying my best. I'm trying my bestest. Let's put him here instead. Giving you a single core a hard time. I am a single core processor. Return to stations. Alright, warp. Try to not unpause. Just think of what else you can do. Okay. You emerge in subspace inside a murky depths of a rift storm. An old starship floats in view. It looks like it's been drifting for centuries. Investigate. Subspace rifts. Okay. Repair, repair. Oh shit. Get out of the oxygen, less rooms. Wait for our oxygen to come back. Suffocation hurts, man. Suffocation hurts. Return to stations. We have 300 scrap. We could put more into evasion, but I feel like we need weapons. I mean, we're relying a lot on the Soulstorm. Having like one more weapon would be a huge deal. I think so. Let's go to the merchant. Trade. Greater Necromancer. He would be nice to have. Death Cultist. Fear. Force Shield. Smother. I feel like we want the Necromancer. Slow isn't amazing. Yeah. It's a built-in boarding party. Then I don't have to send the mutants over to steal cargo anymore. Necromancer. I'm not sure where to put him. I need to move him to the top. Move him, this guy. Positron barrier? Oh shit, we need to move him up here. Okay, there we go. Weapons room, so he's shielded. Wow, you got a machine priest? Damn, you're set. Right here then. Oh, he's kind of slow. Save positions. Let's do some upgrades. Alright, we have 40% evasion. Let's also grab heals to use before you jump. Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, he'll be full HP, he'll be full HP. The only person who needs it is this guy. Alright, there we go. He'll be full HP next turn. I had 2 Retributor 3s and ended up getting blown up because fire spread uncontrollably. Oh. Positron shields a system from damage, does not prevent ion damage. I think we also need to get autopilot 50%. Top spells. Smother, Force Shield. We could have another Force Shield, I guess. Fear. Fear all nearby crew. That's more for like a psyker who boards. This is the right. I don't. What is the point of this guy? Death Cultist. Burden. He's just a psyker, but he costs 60. This guy has the ghouls. New space game? Yes. I'm enjoying the space game a lot. Command Throne. The design principles of the neural subspace navigation interlinks have been long lost. Most command thrones are salvaged from wrecked starships, as precious few fabricators remain capable of producing the arcane technologies required for reliable subspace navigation. Alright, I'm going to get this. Because we have the mutant running around quite often. And I've been moving like a husk from all the way back here. This is like FTL. This is like better FTL. Barren planet. Investigate. You discover orbital colonies somehow teeming with colonists. It's unclear how they survived this long, but the overpowering stench of rotting flesh accompanying them is not encouraging. Contact the colonists. You contact the colonists, you usher you deeper into the colony before they suddenly struck behind. It appears you've been lured into a trap. You hear a great howling that seems to echo through the entire colony as inhabitants surge towards you. Gorthar injured. Ow. Oh, he made like a sound and everything. Yeah, we'll just wait for the heal to come back. They tried to hurt me. It's a good thing Mutant has a lot of HP. That was 60 HP. I think that might have been a that might have been like a percentage health thing. 50%. Attack the Imperial ship. I don't mind Imperials. Oh yeah, animate dead. Let's see. Damn, we just got hit by a bunch of stuff. Energy. Fields. We could probably board them. Yeah, we can board them and kill them all. For what? Just to kill the crew. Let's take out their weapons real quick. Just go over here. Twitchy, I know. It's fine. He still has one. I see it. It's fine. Settle down. Alright. Stargate. Or are you breaking the weapons? I didn't think it would take that long to destroy them. Alright. Desolate Sector. We'll deal with more pirates. Raider Outlaws, my beloved. Listening station? We'll go there again. Braking systems is damage to the hull. You're gonna space yourself doing that? Oh, I didn't realize it did that. Occasional Corsair hauler passing by. You arrive in a system to find a small Imperial outpost refinery under attack by a Corsair ship. Launch a fast strike on the Corsair ship. Arbitrary drive thrusters catches the Corsairs by total surprise. Dude, crazy music is playing. They have so much shields. Oh my fucking god. We're so reliant on the Soulstorm to do anything. Let's see. 2 HP. We just finished it with 2 Gladius missiles. Does this bypass shield? It does ignore shield. Just finish it. Scrap metal, munitions. Holy frick, that's a lot of scrap metal. Are we near a store? We are. Near a mercenary broker. Oh shit. Missile templates! We need missiles so bad. Okay. Listening station. Continue. Raider clan. Scrap metal. High temperature detected. Okay. We could max out engines again. It would cost 265 to max out engines. I think I'd rather not right now. Archine Destroyer. This one. They have a boarding ship. So after the shop at least, since you want missiles, yeah. I want a better missile. A flare missile would be huge. Summon a Thrall. Summon a Thrall. Fucking, of course I missed. Take out that. Go over here. Stream heat detected. There we go. Though her entire ship is on fire, man. They're not even... We can just finish them off. There we go. Electro Maul, Drain Strength. This is psychic. Cast projectile that reduces DPS hostile crew in target room by 3. That's kind of meh, because we're not always boarding. But Electro Maul. Plus 3 DPS against enemies over 100 health. Stuns nearby enemies for 5 seconds on kill. That's huge. Let's warp. Trade. Displacement Bomb. Graviton Bomb. Antimatter Bomb. Drain is a great spell, actually. Really? There's the Hull Reaper again. Why don't they sell something like a Flare? The only improved bomb is the antimatter bomb. I mean, times 4 damage to systemless rooms? That's a lot of damage. This does 8 hull damage. Repair hull, antimatter bomb. Do we still want a Hull Reaper? We also have both flavors of summoning stuff, of summoning crew here. We could put the Hull thing here. Get it? I think you want it. Does it just keep firing? Put it by sensors, like right here, so it's shielded. With antimatter bomb, are you kidding me? Does Hull Reaper just continuously keep shooting, like the siege one, or is it just shoot one time? Let me grab a bite to eat. Why is it thunderstorming? Soulstorm their engines to 0 and drop crazy 8s on them unshielded on systemless rooms. Yeah. Guys, it's thunderstorming suddenly. I don't know if I want this then. It's thunderstorming suddenly. I might have to end stream. Life support unpowered? Why? Oh, it's damaged. Just keep eating that chicken and rice and playing Void War. No, I'm terrified of thunderstorms, guys. I'm terrified of thunderstorms. I don't want my computer to get damaged. Like, it sounds like it's right on top of us. Curses, yeah, I'm gonna end stream. I'm sorry. There's a thunderstorm right on top of me suddenly. I'm gonna end stream. Alright, how do I just main menu? Did it ever happen to you? I had electronics be damaged before. Alright, I'm gonna main menu. Exit game. Alright, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in my stream. I have to, thunderstorm raid. We're gonna find someone to raid real quick. Who are we raiding? Redirects on YouTube. Alright. I think I'm just gonna end it, actually. I'm just gonna end it. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you. See you all on Saturday. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye.